I'm going to demonstrate a little utility I wrote. You'll need Navigator Mobile Publisher in 64-bit, as well as the ProjectWise 64-bit libraries. And this utility will take DGNs or iModel iDGNs and turn them into mobile iModels. So you can see where you should have the link to this program, this zip file, bulk create mobile iModels. Open that up, and you'll put the contents of the file in a new folder. I'm just going to create this at the root of my C drive. Of course, it can be named anything. Okay, put the contents of the zip file in here. The folder structure is important, which is why you need to deliver it this way. Anyway, go down and look at those samples. Grab those samples, and those are DGN files. If they were, and I'm going to create a new folder in ProjectWise to hold those samples. Now, if they're iModels, the mobile iModel publishing process appears to work a little bit better for iModels, but it's really the same. It's the same process, and sometimes you might want to skip that step. The one thing that you do need to know about is that you need to be trying to publish a self-contained file. So that's why you would do a packaged iModel, or in this case, these are single model DGN files with no references. Alright, so you see I've got that test files 3 folder. Now I'm going to go back to where I've installed this bulk create iModels utility, and I'm going to edit the config file there, bulk create iModels.exe.config, and I will edit those in Visual Studio. You can use really any text editor to edit this. In my case, you'll see I've got an entry for the data source name. I've got commented out a user and password value. Since they're commented out, I'll be using single sign-on. There's my search folder, which is going to be test files 3. The target directory where I'm going to copy these, actually, in addition to copying them to ProjectWise, I'm going to copy them to my Google Drive share. I'm going to process file extensions of .dgn, and I'm going to do subfolders if there were any. So I'm going to save it and close it. I'm going to go back to the command prompt. Change to that folder. And as with any of my utilities, if you use the dash question mark syntax, you'll get a usage message like this. And you can see all of these, if you were to pass them on a command line, would override the contents of the config file. But my config file is set up properly, so I'll just run it without any arguments. So there you can see I logged into my data source. I am searching that folder, found 3 matches for .dgn, and now creating the iModels. And so you'll see now when we go back to ProjectWise, and we'll refresh the screen. And there you see we've got our iModel showing up. Now the other place I had it put the iModels, And these are mobile iModels with a .iModel extension as opposed to um, .idgn iModels. Because these are specifically designed for consumption by the mobile navigator. And so there you can see I've got those iModels sitting there in my Google Drive share. So here you see my iPad, and I can go to Google Drive on the iPad. And now you'll see the listing, and one of them you can see is that brake model. So I'll open that up. And you'll see me opening a navigator. And then there's my model. So obviously I can do all the things I want to with it with Navigator, and one of the things I've done is put ECX attributes onto the different elements in the iModel, and so you can actually access that data via Navigator.